probably run back in here. Oh, no. Oh, geez, he's out. All right. He's out of the fence. Welcome to the 10 Acre Woods. Enjoying a beautiful weekend, and we have some rescued animals that came in. Trio actually this week, 3. When it rains it pours, but it is beautiful and sunny out. So I'd like to give a shout out to all my subscribers out there and to people who have left the wonderful comments that they have. I really appreciate it. From young people I'm inspiring to older people who have bought property and are now starting a farm on their own and learning from these videos. So that's the intent, is to put out there what we know and just to document our history through these videos. So again, thank you for all. And if you haven't subscribed, you can do so down below in the comments. One of the rescues that came in this week was a goose, Canadian goose. We got a phone call. It would have been, I think, Friday. And it was a woman that had called and said she called around to all kinds of different agencies and she couldn't get a hold of anybody. So she knows of us and she gave us a call, and we jumped in the truck and headed down the highway. Apparently a goose had gotten hit by a vehicle on the highway and was injured and in the ditch. So I'm going to cut to that video while I walk over to the yard and see our other rescues. We are on our way to pick up a goose that was found possibly hit by a car on the side of the highway. So we are heading down probably about 5-6 miles from our place. We got a call and we're on our way. Jerry, grab the box. Jerry, grab the box. The box.
Get Jerry, because she'll be useless to hold the camera. You go on that side, I'll go on this side. She's a city girl. She'll be useless. You're gonna use the camera.
You're gonna hold the camera and you're gonna film us.
I'm just holding, right? I see what you're saying.
Don't worry about it, grab it any way you can. Mark, you go that way. No, and you know what? They don't really bite that hard.
Oh. As long as it doesn't fly to the road, Tara. It's okay.
You know what? I might just hug them. There you go.
All right.
Eating everywhere. Yeah. All right. Keep you posted. Thanks for caring.
And then you didn't stop, nobody
No,
stopped. And then it
no, and a lot of, and you know what? It probably would have tried to go across again.
Yeah.
And yeah, take hug. Okay.
Thanks so much, Terry.
Thank you.
Terry and Sherry.
So unfortunately, that's all of the footage that I have. When I was at work on Friday, I think this happened Thursday night. When I was at Friday, Tara had come back here, and this is the pen that we had put her in. We had put her in here, we'd covered her with the blanket, and just to keep her calm overnight, and just to get a little bit of rest, and to heal up a little bit. So what had happened was the next day, I was at work. Tara went and pulled her out and released her into the back, into our pond area, into the animal compound, and she actually headed off and went back into the pond in the back. So it looks like she is completely healed. She didn't have any wing damage, so that was good. Just a little bit of bleeding from the mouth. which could have been a number of things, but she made it through the night healthy, and she headed out and took off, so all is good. So next animal rescue, now this one came in from a agency called RAMS, which stands for Rural Animal Management Services. And actually, I've got another clip for you here. I've been saving these up all week. So this clip is from earlier this week. It would have been Monday. So I'm posting this video on Monday because we have to wait 7 days before, as a consideration for somebody who is a possible owner to the goat to come forward and to claim the goat and find the home. So I'm now posting this on Monday. If he is still here on Monday, which is tomorrow, then he is up for adoption. Doesn't look like he's going to work in well here because he is a herd animal. Looks like he came from a farmer, and he is not friendly at all. You can't get too close to him. So I'll cut to that video right here. Fernando, are you going to bed? This is where Fernando goes to bed. Okay, good night, bud. Okay, I am now getting my first look at, oh, here he goes. Oh, he ran in the building. Okay, so we got a phone call from Rural Animal Management Services, RAMS, and they picked up a ram on the road in the RM, and this is him. So he's a large boy. Hi, bud. He's a little distressed, and he only has one antler. So not sure how he lost the antler, but he came in yesterday, and it was too dark last night for me to film him. So I figured, well, I'll do it today. And he was out, and he just ran back inside. Come on out, bud. Come on out. Come on out. Hey, buddy. You gonna go out? He's quite a bit larger. Here, okay. Okay, he's gone. He'll probably run back in here. Oh, no. Oh, geez, he's out. All right. He's out of the fence. Gotta get Tara. All right, so slowly come in. I'll stand over here. Yeah. So push him over that way. There he goes. There you go, buddy. Okay, he's probably going to go back in.
How did he, yeah, he was in the building and you scared him out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, so there he goes, back in. Okay, so yeah, he did kind of get out of the fence, and the problem with that is he's a larger goat. So we've got our electric fence wiring, and this is something that you might want to keep in mind when you're doing electric fencing, is you want to keep that wire, the middle wire, at the nose height. If animals get shocked in front of the eyes, they tend to dart back. If they get shocked behind the eyes, they tend to dart forward. In this case, there was just a big gap, and he was able just to jump through like nothing. So he is still here. I've called him Uno, just because he's got one antler. I'm not going to get nearly as close as I did before, but you can see him in there, and he's just kind of resting. Oops. Okay. Oh, poor boy. Hey. Okay, this is as far as I'm getting. Hey. So he wasn't eating initially. Now he's eating again. He seems a little bit more comfortable. He's been out and around. So he just needs to relax a little bit and we'll find them a home. We've got a couple people who have herd animals that may be able to take them. So, okay, so here we are in the barn, and oh, look who we got here. We have a random rabbit. Hey, so these guys generally run around on their own outside. Not sure how this one got in here. Tara must have brought this one in, but very friendly. Oh yeah, just a cutie, eh? Oh, and pumpkins. So pumpkins are great as a dewormer for animals. We had an open house yesterday and told people to bring pumpkins and feed to the animals. So everybody in here is doing good. Let me just double check. We got Drake here. Yeah, hi buddy. They're still open to the outside, enjoying the weather we're having. We have the guineas and the mama hen with a little pea chick's head sticking out the feathers. She's still looking after her little ones. And the Muscovy ducks, we have 2 remaining, and they are starting to grow. So it took them a while to get going, but now they're taking off. All right, so outside, so a little background story on this. Last year, yeah, it would have been, geez, was it last year? I think it was last year, I'm pretty sure. We had 9 piglets. So we had Chunky and Monkey, which have found homes, very friendly Julian Painted pigs. They're considered the mini micro pigs. A mini and micro pig is any pig when it reaches adulthood is below 150 pounds. So not like those pocket mini pigs that you see. Those are actually just baby pigs. Now these pigs at adult are roughly about 80 pounds. So those 2 headed out. And the other day we had a couple come in and found, oh, here she is right here, found a pig up by St. Andrews, which is a neighboring community just north of the city of Winnipeg. And they brought this one here. I'm in the light. Now, this one here we can tell is one of ours just because of on the, well, the spotting. You can see on the back there's a dark leg on the back, and on this side there's a dark spot. It's a little tough to see. I'll have to throw up a picture of a side-by-side because we just, oh, there we go, there's a little bit better. But you can see the patterning on there. So we know that this one is one of ours. It's actually, we classified it as female number 2. And so we're currently trying to get in touch with the owner to reunite them. Hey girl, but she is extremely friendly. She's actually more friendly than Chunky and Monkey were. You like the sun, eh? And like you just give her a, oh, there it is. You just give her, you just have to touch her belly and she'll roll. But, so anyway, she is, well, she was born in August. It would have been last year. So she's just over a year old. Now, most animals, dogs and goats, 18 months is usually the time where they reach adulthood. So she's getting pretty close to that. And you can see how large she is. Are you taking over my shot, buddy? You haven't been getting any attention. What do you think of this pig? Hey? Did you guys make friends? Oh, silly boy. If you don't know this one is Fernando. He is always trying to get in the way of shots. Anyway, so we're going to try to get a hold of the owner, and hopefully we can reunite them, and everything's good. If not, we've actually had a few people that have been interested and said, oh, wow, you know, if you don't find the owner, please, please let me know. So who wouldn't want this little cute little piglet, eh? Yes. All right, and you too. Yes, I'm sorry, buddy. Here. Come here. Oh, there you go. Give you a little bit of a rub. Yeah. Look at you guys go. Hey. Everybody's at the feed trough. So we do have 2 Canadian geese. So this one here is goose. Sorry, no, that's goose. And then there's a female over here. So these 2 came in, goose here came in last year. He's a male. And he stayed over the winter, and then Goose number 2, I don't know, Tiana's probably named this one. And she's probably told me, and I've completely forgot. But she came in this spring as a gosling, like days old, even hours old possibly. And we dropped her off here, and these geese here, they took care of her, took her on. And now we have a pair, a male and a female. And you can tell this is a male by the way they act and the thicker neck. He has a thicker neck. She has a more slender neck on her. And generally the females will go around in this kind of walk. They'll eat, essentially. They'll go around, they'll kind of pick on the ground. They're not too worried unless they have a nest. Now the males, they'll kind of stay more alert, you know, looking around, looking to see what's happening. Is there any kind of danger? He's kind of being the man. Hey, buddy. Hey, Goose. And then, of course, she's just picking away and eating. So then we have Petey. So he is, he's getting better with hands-on. He's lost a lot of weight since he came in last year. His gut was basically getting there on the ground and scraping the ground. But you can see he's rooting. So this is how pigs should be. They should be able to go out and root. If they're not rooting, then they're satisfied with their hunger, and they won't go out and get their exercise. So you want to make sure that they're on a proper ration depending on their weight. And here is Piper. So Petey and Piper are are available to go home to homes. They are working well here, but we always say if we can find a home that's better than this home, then we will rehome them to that home. Hey buddy, Barack, are you going home soon? I think you're going to be going home in 2 or 3 weeks, along with your 2 buddies, which would be Thistle and Clover. I remembered the names this time, which are these 2 right here, these 2 baby doll sheep. Now, I don't know which one's which, so we'll just we'll chalk that up as a win for knowing their names. But I know one of them is more friendlier than the other. Let's see, and that's probably not that one. Hi, buddy. Oh, come here. No, come here. Come see me. I don't have any food. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come on. You wouldn't have gotten this close when they first came in November, so they're doing really. Come on. Oh, you need a little bit more work, don't you, buddy? Oh, well, that's okay. It's all about patience, isn't it? Yeah. Look at Barry. Barry's coming around. Hey, Bear. What are you doing? Although you still can't. If you put your hand out. Barry. No. he's gonna need another year anyway, I think, to get but you know, they each have all their own little personalities. Oh. Wow, just lying in the sun like this, eh? The life of a pig. Excuse me, can you get your tail out of the way, buddy? All right, so, okay, move over. You can't steal the whole shot. So that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. 3 rescues this week. When it rains, it pours, so to speak. We haven't had quite a few in this summer. Stay back, buddy. And, you know, we're always open to new animals coming in, and we'll find them good homes. So until next week, thank you again for subscribing and liking this video. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments below. Until next week, take care and have a wonderful week. Thank you. Bye-bye. Buddy, what are you doing?